Hello, I'm Janet Gangle, Executive Director of the Arizona Holistic Chamber of Commerce. Have you ever experienced the loss of a family member, a pet, or for that matter, the loss of a job or a home, and you're having a hard time healing and moving on with your life? Have you ever taken the time to ponder how grief really impacts your life? And I'm not just talking about the grief we experience from the loss of a loved one. The experience of any kind of loss can trigger grief. Are you taking care of someone right now that isn't feeling well and maybe crossing over soon? That in itself is a challenge. You wonder if you're doing the right thing. Is this something that they would want done if they could have a stronger voice in how they're being taken care of? Does that person have all of their financial paperwork in order? And the details as to how they want their final days to be played out? How about yourself? If you were to pass on, would those around you be able to figure out what you wanted done with your funeral and your finances? I'm going to guess that most people watching this video would probably say they're not prepared. This is why the Arizona Holistic Chamber of Commerce is excited to be bringing you the second annual The Real Double D's of Life Death and Dying Conference on February 21st and 22nd of 2014. Death is a universal experience. No one gets through life without experiencing loss. It's something that touches everyone, yet no one really wants to talk about it. And because we don't talk about it, when death touches our lives, we get blindsided. We don't know how to react, what to think, to do, or to say. We created the Real Double D's to start the conversation. Our mission is to offer you empowering and healing insights, present creative pathways through grief, and provide uplifting visions of life after death. Our opening ceremony on Friday evening will create sacred space for the weekend. Backed by popular demand, we're bringing in representatives from a dozen different religious and spiritual denominations who will share their views on death and dying. I can guarantee that that in itself is worth hearing. Following the ceremony, you will not only get a chance to meet those spiritual representatives, but you also have a chance to meet and greet all of our 8 conference presenters. You will also have a chance to visit over 50 exhibitors with a huge range of resources available to you. We will have mediums, intuitive readers, grief counselors, and energy workers on site to support your healing and learning process also. On Saturday morning, we have 3 nationally and internationally known presenters. We'll start the day off with Sandra Champlain. Her presentation, We Don't Die, A Skeptic Discovers Life After Death, will touch on evidence that life after death is real and our loved ones are still near, the basics of grief and how to survive it. Our next presenter will be Christine Duminia. Her presentation is Prayer, a Link to Afterlife Contacts from Loved Ones. We'll cover research into connection between prayer and afterlife contacts. And we'll wrap the morning off with a presentation by Stephen Garrett. In his presentation, Changing Our Relationship with Death, turning the Grim Reaper into an inspirational teacher. You'll learn to view death through new lenses with inspiration and openness, about the importance of advanced care directives and wills, and how to recognize life's lessons in the midst of death. Plus, in the afternoon, we will offer 12 workshops, including topics on grief, loss of a child, loss of a pet, afterlife communication, care for the caregiver, dealing with dementia, financial planning for the end of life, and so much more. From the opening ceremony until the last workshop is over on Saturday, you'll be empowered, uplifted, and supported in your experience and understanding of death and dying. Please join us on Friday, February 21st through Saturday, February 22nd at the Chaparral Suites in Scottsdale, Arizona for the Real Double D's of Life Death and Dying Conference. Simply go to our website, www.therealdoubleds.com, and sign up for this important and life-changing event. I look forward to seeing you there.